Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church. Good to be with you today. This is the fourth day that I've been talking on the topic of May the Lord bless. And the first 3 days, I talked about the priestly blessing in Numbers. Today, I want to talk about another one. This one comes from Psalms, Psalm 115. And I'll look at verses 14 and 15. And here's what we find. It says, May the Lord bless richly you and your children. May you be blessed by the Lord who made heaven and earth. Well, it starts out with, May the Lord bless you richly. What does it mean to bless someone? Well, according to the dictionary, it means to protect, preserve, to confer prosperity or happiness, and to endow favor. So let's look at this. To protect and preserve. Now, the biblical use of this word includes the idea of getting a special favor, more than what you would normally expect. And so it's saying here, may the Lord bless you and your children richly. The word richly means with an abundance. So it's really saying here, may the Lord endow you and your children with favor, mercy, and happiness and prosperity. May the Lord overdo anything that you could expect on your own. Now, it also says, may you bless by the Lord who made heaven and earth. Who's doing the blessing here? Well, God is. And it's specifically referencing to the power of God who made heaven and earth. Now, I've known a lot of powerful people in my life, some of them politically, some of them economically, some of them physically, some of them athletically, some of them intellectually. I've been blessed, been favored to be around such folks. But as skilled as they are nothing compared to what the Lord is. You know, it's nice, I guess, that's the right word, to have friends in high places, as they say. Uh, I've been able to appeal to some like that to help others out. They have inroads into decision making, that sort of thing that personally I don't have. But even that is nothing compared to what God offers you and me. And the passage says, may the Lord bless you and your children richly, abundantly, far greater than you can ever imagine. Now, I would argue that God does this to those who choose to walk with Him. I don't know that they see it. I don't know if they understand it. I don't know if they recognize it, but it is happening. I think of where I live. I live up on a hill in a mountainous region of Pennsylvania. And when I look out my window, I have about a 5-mile view of the valley and the mountains on the other side, and all of the things in that space between. Now, I'm also looking out over a lot of beautiful flowers that the person I bought the house from put in. I didn't do it. I've tried to trim them and keep them up, but I'm not responsible for them. But I look out that window and I think, wow, This is a real blessing of God. Now, I'm sure others have a better view. Others may have less of a view. And maybe having a view isn't what touches your heart, but it touches mine. I am especially blessed to look out that window every day and see a magnificent part of God's kingdom. I've known others who lived in high-rise apartment buildings and looked out and saw all the buildings that God enabled people to make. I've known people who looked at woods and thought of all the magnificent trees that God had made just for us. And so here, the Lord is saying to us, He wants to give us a blessing. Now, I know we don't talk about that. We don't use that language much. Now, if we ever did, I don't know. Maybe where you came from, people did, but not where I came from. But God says that He is going to do this for you and your family. Now, it's precipitated with other verses that talk about walking with God. If you don't care about God, well, you know what? He's gonna bless you anyway. You just won't recognize it. So wherever you are in life, you can look out and see amazing things that God's doing. Why? As my wife would say, because you're special. We are special to God in ways that you and I will never understand, and because of a love and a grace that we cannot comprehend. Today, in your life, the word says, may you be blessed richly. God wants to do this. He will do this. The question is, do we recognize it or not? So I invite you today to do something maybe you always do, maybe you haven't done. I invite you to open the eyes of your heart, as the scriptures say, and look for God at work in your daily life. Maybe it's something really small. Maybe it's something really big. Doesn't matter. It's all God working in your and my midst. So I hope you'll do that. I hope you'll see some things that will change your life for the better. Even if it's already really good, it can still get better. Well, thanks for listening. Hope you have a terrific day. If you have a prayer concern or need, anything we can help you with, we'll do everything we can as fast as we can to help meet your need. Thanks so much for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with one more May God Bless topic. You take care. I'll see you again.